Isn't this still forwards? Tell me why this is still a forwards problem. I have a backwards plan. Don't worry, I have a couple backwards plans. Tell me why it's forwards.
Because we're counting the right.
Well, not just because of the, it could go to the left as well, but what are we counting, Janelle?
Above.
What above? Number of what above? The 0 and the 2. What are those numbers?
Standard deviation.
Yes! If you have the standard deviations, or what are called the z-scores, if you have the z-scores, it's a forwards problem. The Mensa problem, we won't. That'll be a backwards problem, I promise you that. But if you have the z-scores, that's why this and this are both forwards. Do you see how the IQ scores are both included in the problem? That means they can be converted to z-scores, which means we have standard deviations. Is that fair? Is that fair? Hopefully that's fair-ish. Okay, so we can do this the normal. It's definitely forwards because of that argument. It's not between. We're actually shading to the right, aren't we? We're actually shading to the right. That's why I like drawing the curve first. I like drawing it so we can actually see what we're doing. Left bound is 2, right? 2. Well, don't put 130 in. If you put 130 in, the TI is going to think it's 130 standard deviations, and it will give you an answer. Right? Watch. If you put 130 in, it will happily draw that curve, and it'll tell you the area is 0, because you got to remember where it thinks you are right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 130. We're going to be somewhere in Juniper Hall, right? So that's why you put the 2 in. You got to put 2 in. It's got to know that you're in the standard normal curve. Here we go. Here it comes. Aha! You see it? There's 2 right there. Picked it up. Look at that. 2.3%, which is damn close to Aaron's 2.5. I love the fact you went right to 2.5 though. Makes me happy because you're remembering 95%, 2.5. That showed up in John's talk last night too. That's how they targeted the 2001 Nordic ski race, because they were expecting 2.5% of the athletes to have a hemoglobin count at a certain high level. Expecting 2.5%, they got 26%. 10 times more guys tested for a high hemoglobin than should have tested. And they went, huh, what could have caused that? Oh yeah, illegal activity. So then they started testing and they got, oh look, this guy's busted, this guy's busted, this girl's busted, this girl's busted. So anyway, it does show up from time to time. Is that fair? You guys buying this?
Yeah.
So Zach, back to Zach's awesome question, what makes a problem a backwards problem? Here's a backwards problem for you. Here's a backwards problem for you. Everything cool?
You know, I accidentally went to edit and almost changed your program.
That's okay. And you know what, Jen? It's okay if you ever get. So here's something that can happen technologically. If you're running the program and you ever get a break error, it's very easy to do. If you press the on button while you're in a program, it'll break the program. That's not a bad thing. That just means you broke the line of code. A program, if you will, is like a pinball machine. You start it and it's like the ball going, and then you hitting the pins is like everything the machine's doing. Breaking the program just means the ball has fallen off the table. You just have to start it again. But you gotta be careful, because once you break it, if you then go to the break, it puts you into the program. And then what you want to do is take a deep breath and press second mode and get the hell out of there. Thank you, Aaron. Just get out. If it messes it up, I can reinstall them, no problem. I just don't want it happening at 2 a.m. Mikhail, does that happen to you?
Well, yeah, and then when I went to go to do it,
You erased the line?
Pause. It said pause.
And you took the pause out?
Yeah.
Just put it back in. Or I'll just give you the program again.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell you what, let's get started on this and I'll come fix it.
Okay.
If all you do is take the, I can find pause very quickly. The program is very long. It's very easy to erase pieces and miss it, and I can always reinstall it. So don't worry about that. But it's frustrating at like 2 a.m. when you try to do your homework and you can't. So anyway, what do you have to score to get into Mensa? What is Mensa? I don't know what it stands for. Does it stand for anything?
Genius.
Genius. You gotta be a genius. Careful.
Yeah.
So, and who's heard of Mensa? Mensa. It's called the High IQ Society. It's actually how they target themselves. Let's find them real quick. Mensa requirements. Here we go. Mensa requirements. Here we go. Qualifying score FAQ. All right. So, what do we got? Where are they? This is the ACT old scores. Top 5% on the GMAT. Okay, we could use that one. Top 5%. Except it's not GMAT. It's used to be on this page. I have to find it real quick. Hang on. If I remember correctly, oh, hang on a second. I think it's top 2%. No, this isn't right. Let's go with this 5% down here.
It's showing like a 130 IQ.
Yeah, but there's like 5 different IQ tests. So if it was a 130 IQ, we know the answer already, it's a 130. But they used to base it on percentile ranking. So I'm going to go by what I remember, which is this 5%, even though it's a GMAT and not the SAT. Let's just go with 5%. Let's suppose they take the top 5% and call that a requirement for medicine. Okay. Now, again, there's 8 different scores there, one of which was 130 on the IQ, but those to stand for Binet, there's the what, there's the what. All of them have different averages. So let's just use 5%. Top 5% IQ gets you into medicine. Okay. Now, if it's top 5%, clearly it's lower than 130, because 130 is top 2% or 2.5%.